to show you today was something that I just invented, which hopefully will be helpful to you. It's helpful for me, at least we'll find out because I've just written it. One thing I've noticed is that I'm finding with my animation that it's difficult between choosing whether I want to use the localized animation with my eyes. So if I've got my head and my eyes move with my head, or whether I want to use global. So you go across here to the controller, got local, global, and change it to global, so that when I rotate my head now, the head stays following a local point space. Hopefully you would have seen something. Now I've gone back to local, which is 0. You can see I move my head now, it moves with that. When I switch from one to another, so say I move my head round and then I want to keep my gaze fixed on a point and then move my head to the side, to try and counter animate that is quite difficult when you're in local mode, but when you're in global mode it's quite easy. But the problem with this rig is that as soon as I get from my, say my rotation starts over here and then I turn my head to here, or say I was told in my critique that I should be looking at an object here, so I start my motion turning my head round, and then I want the eyes to follow through to an object first and then for the head to catch up. But the problem is when I then convert it across from local to global, the eyes go crazy. And that's because they've been parented to something in a different space. I'm not exactly sure how this particular rig works, but my suspicion is that there's another object that it's been parented to and you've got a blended constraint between the two. Bit of a problem. That's why I wrote this script. So the script called iSwap simply requires you to select the central eye controller and then run it. So the script editor, just clear all this up, edit, clear all. Once you've downloaded and sourced the script, you just type in iSwap and then run it. So eyes, what do I call it? I call it swap eyes. How about that? Swap eyes. Okay, so you type in swap eyes and it automatically switches from one to the other. So you can see now that now we're in world space. So if I was to rotate the head round, the head now follows the eyes in world space. So I can get to a point similar to what happens with my FKRK script, get to a point here and then swap across. Now I've made a button of this on the shelf, swap it across, and now I can continue moving the head in a position. How about that? Okay, so if you like that, please come past my workspace and pass some comments on my work. I really appreciate you guys turning up every now and then to see my work. And yeah, otherwise just send me an email, tell me what you think. And I think that's it.